Today's lesson is called Turkey-licious Turkey Tidbits. Hi everyone, my name is Jeff.
I'm Roger. Today we're going to be giving you some more information about turkeys, or turkey, that meat that we eat at Thanksgiving and at Christmas. And Jeff mentioned this last time. He doesn't really like the taste of turkey, and I have to admit, turkey meat really isn't that delicious. But turkeys are plentiful in the Americas, and so it's become traditional to eat turkey at Thanksgiving. It's not the meat we like so much, but the gravy that goes on top of it, or perhaps some other food that is served with the turkey. Yeah, it's pretty boring to eat turkey meat by itself. You need to have some sauce or gravy with it. But today we're going to continue talking about some turkey trivia, some more information about this big bird called the turkey.
Yeah, turkey meat is kind of dry, especially the white meat. I've always preferred the dark meat. It's a little bit greasier, but I've always found it to be a lot more delicious. Now, speaking of turkey, I'm not a big fan of turkey or gravy on Thanksgiving Day. I like turkey the day after. Yes, you get to go in the fridge there and pull the turkey out of the fridge, and you can slice off pieces of turkey and make yourself a cold turkey sandwich. That was always my favorite thing to do. Anyways, that's enough for me. Let's learn some more general information on the turkey. Let's learn some more fun facts or tidbits about the turkey, and we'll start doing so once again right after a break.
Beyond the unusual origins of its name, the turkey is not your average specimen. Special features set it apart from other birds. It's not especially gifted at flying, for example. Though a wild turkey can fly as fast as 89 kilometers per hour, it can do so for no more than 90 meters. This fowl is also fast on its feet and can run at speeds of up to 40 kilometers per hour. Domesticated turkeys, on the other hand, are bred to be large enough to eat and can neither run fast nor fly at all.
大家好，首先在第一部分我们看到的单字是 domesticated， 这个字为形容词，表示动物驯养、驯化的。例如 Dogs were one of the first domesticated animals， 狗是最早驯养的动物之一。这个字的原型是 domesticate， D-O-M-E-S-T-I-C-A-T-E。 举例来说 Dogs have been domesticated both to provide friendship and assist with work。 狗被驯化，既可以提供友谊，也可以协助工作。接下来我们看到的单字是动词 breed， 意指饲养、使繁殖、育种。来看个例句 My aunt breeds horses and races them in the United States。我阿姨饲养马匹，并在美国赛马。这个字也可以当名词，有品种的意思。例如 What breed is your cat? It's very unusual. 你的猫咪是什么品种？它很不常见。
Okay, remember the last time we talked about why we call it the turkey? But in any case here, beyond the unusual origins of its name, the turkey is not your average specimen. Special features set it apart from other birds. So yeah, we're not going to talk about the origins of its name. We're not going to talk about where the name comes from anymore. So beyond that, the turkey is not your average specimen. A specimen is kind of like a sample, especially in science. Sometimes, of course, if you go to the hospital and you need to have an examination, you might need to give a sample or a specimen of your blood or of your urine or anything else like that. But in this particular case, we're talking about specific examples of an animal in the animal kingdom.
There you go. Here, a specimen is something. It's an animal or a plant, or maybe even something unliving, which serves as a really good example of that thing, of that animal, that plant, or that unliving thing. Like you could have a crystal, let's say of quartz, in a lab, and you can say, oh, this is our quartz specimen. It's our sample of quartz. If you want to know what quartz is, take a look at this. This is quartz in all its glory. That's what the word specimen is all about. Now, more on the turkey, perhaps. The name is weird, or the origins of this name is weird, but the turkey is an interesting bird. It's not your average specimen because special features set it apart from other birds. Now, at the end of our previous lesson, we talked about the verb distinguish. Okay, if you distinguish one thing from another, you can tell that thing from that other thing. So here, that verb and this phrase are quite similar. But more on the turkey specifically. Special features set it apart from other birds. That is, these special features that turkeys and turkeys alone possess make turkeys unique, or these things distinguish the turkey from other birds.
How is it different to other birds like an eagle or an ostrich or something like that? So yes, what sets it apart from other birds? Well, it's not especially gifted at flying, for example. So this is how the turkey is set apart from other birds. For example, it's just not very good at flying. If you're gifted, you have a special ability that you're born with. Mozart was a gifted musician, for example. So yes, indeed, this bird just is not good at flying. That's an example. It is not born with the ability to fly very well.
Yeah, if you see a turkey fly, okay, it's not going to be majestic. Earlier you mentioned hawks and eagles. When they fly, these birds make flying look good, okay? Bald eagles have a beautiful way of taking off and a big wingspan and stuff like that. Turkeys look gawky and they look clumsy. They just don't look good when they're flying. They're not gifted at flying. Yes, if you're gifted, you're talented, or you're skilled, you're able to do something well. And turkeys, they can fly, but they're not really good at it. Anyways, yes, though a wild turkey can fly as fast as 89 kilometers per hour, it can do so for no more than 90 meters. So they take off and things look promising, but then it all falls apart and they have to come back down to earth, or they have to slow down.
Yep, they can fly pretty fast, but they can't do it for very long. They can only fly for about 90 meters, which is almost the length of a football field. Then they have to stop and rest. Now, this fowl, this bird, is also fast on its feet and can run at speeds of up to 40 kilometers per hour. That's much faster than a human. If you are being chased by a wild turkey, you could be in big trouble. It is fast on its feet. It can run very fast, up to 40 kilometers per hour. My goodness, that is fast.
That is fast, but it's funny. They'll start to fly and then they'll come back down to earth. There's no soaring, nothing like that. Nothing majestic, but then they get back down onto the earth there, back onto the ground, I should say, and they can run pretty fast. Now, does this make them look good? No, they still have that weird neck and chin thing, and their head kind of goes back and forth and up and down while they're walking or running. It's just a funny bird to watch. They're very goofy. Anyways, before we were talking about wild turkeys flying and running all over the place. Next, we're going to be talking about domesticated turkeys. There are wild turkeys out in nature, and then domesticated turkeys, turkeys that are tame or which are being kept for slaughter for their meat and stuff like that. They're kept on farms and places like that. Anyways, domesticated turkeys, on the other hand, are bred to be large enough to eat and can neither run fast nor fly at all. So you've got a big fat turkey on the farm there. That turkey is going to become a Thanksgiving turkey. So farmers and breeders are going to make sure that that turkey is as big as possible and has as much meat on its bones as possible. And for this reason, they're big and fat and they can't run fast and they can't fly at all either. Now, here we've got the word bred. That's the past tense form of the verb breed, okay? To breed, when we're talking about animals, is to make babies, to make baby animals, to procreate or reproduce when it comes to animals. Yes. One note, though, these farmers, let's say, on that turkey farm, when they are breeding these turkeys, they're making baby turkeys, but they're overseeing this production so that they can select for certain desirable characteristics. They're not going to breed a big turkey with a little turkey. They're going to find two big turkeys, a big mom and a big dad, so that the kids are big as well.
And they do this generation after generation, and eventually you get these big and fat turkeys that are too big to fly, and they can't run fast either. So here it says they're bred to be large enough to eat and can neither run fast nor fly at all. So if you talk about two things that they cannot do, then you use this neither nor construction. I neither run fast nor fly. Okay, that's what the turkey would say. I can't fly and I can't run either. But here we're using the negative. It can neither run fast nor fly at all. They're only bred to be eaten at Thanksgiving and Christmas. Oh, the poor turkeys. Okay, that brings us to the end of the first part of our lesson. Let's now move on to the second part.
It is easy to pick out a male turkey, which is also known as a gobbler, because only a male can make the traditional turkey sound. A male turkey has a distinctive fan-shaped tail used to attract females and scare off other males. When a male turkey is excited, the color of its head can even change color. But be careful when admiring these traits in person, since a male turkey can be dangerous and attack people or even cars.
第二部分我们看到的单字是 trait， 这个字为名词，指特征、特性。例如 There are several traits I look for in future employees. One of them is loyalty. 我希望未来的员工有几个特点，其中之一就是忠诚。又或者说 Beatrice 遗传到双亲的特征，爸爸的绿眼睛和妈妈的大耳朵。Beatrice inherited traits from both her parents, green eyes from her father and big ears from her mother.
All right, folks, let's go ahead and move on to the second part of today's lesson. It is easy to pick out a male turkey, which is also known as a gobbler, because only a male can make the traditional turkey sound. So there you go. Not only do turkeys stand out, but if you're talking about turkeys as a group, okay, this gobbler sound will allow you to isolate a male turkey, because male turkeys can only make the traditional turkey sound, this gobble sound, which is why they also call turkeys gobblers sometimes, I should say. Earlier I said that turkey might gobble, gobble, gobble down the street. We're not talking about that turkey gobbling. We're talking about that sound that turkeys are known to make, male turkeys.
That's right, and you can identify a male turkey by its sound, or something like that. It can gobble, and a male turkey has a distinctive fan-shaped tail used to attract females and scare off other males. So if you think of a peacock has a fan-shaped tail. The male peacock, actually the female is a peahen. The peacock is already male, but it has that tail that's shaped like a Chinese fan, okay? It just kind of spreads out. It's very beautiful and very colorful. We're describing that tail as being distinctive, which means it's unique to that turkey. No other bird has that.
There you go. Distinctive. It's an adjective. It means special or unique. A distinctive thing kind of helps you to distinguish that thing from something else. It sets something apart from other things. So we've had that verb distinguish. We have that phrase to set something apart from something else. And now we have this adjective distinctive. Wow, I think we've covered all our bases when it comes to that.
Yes, I could say that chou tofu, stinky tofu, has a distinctive flavor. So here, of course, the fan-shaped tail attracts females, and it also scares off other males. So, hey boy, if you're thinking about going after my girlfriend, you go away. I'm going to show you this tail, and you're going to be scared, and you're going to run away. Now, when a male turkey is excited, the color of its head can even change color. Wow, just like a chameleon. I didn't know turkeys could do that, but if it's excited, then its head will actually change color. It's excited. But be careful when admiring these traits in person, since a male turkey can be dangerous and attack people or even cars. So yes, if you see it in person, if you're there yourself, not seeing it on TV or on your smartphone, you're actually there face to face with a turkey. Be careful if you're admiring these traits or these characteristics, because it might attack you. It can even attack cars. Boy, that's one brave turkey.
Gosh, and those turkeys, they sound kind of scary. Male turkeys, if you're going to admire their traits in person, be careful. They might attack you, or they might even attack your car. Cool. Anyways, yes, be careful when admiring these traits in person. That is, when you're there in the flesh, face to face with or in close proximity to a male turkey, be careful. All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a short break, but don't go away. We'll be back to wrap up our lesson on turkeys right after this.
Whether you're appreciating the turkey in the wild or as the centerpiece of your Thanksgiving meal, don't forget to give thanks for this peculiar bird.
第三部分我们看到的单字是 centerpiece。如果是当不可数名词时，有最重要、最吸引人的部分的意思。例如 The reduction of the unemployment rate is the centerpiece of that politician's manifesto. 那位政客的政见重点是降低失业率。这个字若当可数名词使用时，则有餐桌中央的摆饰的意思。例如 The wedding planner provides more than 50 wedding centerpieces for you to choose from. 婚礼顾问提供超过50种的喜宴中央摆饰，让你选择。今天最后一个单字，我们看到的是形容词 peculiar， 意指奇特的、古怪的或独特的。举例来说 That man walks in a very peculiar way. 那名男子走路的方式很奇怪。又或者说 Jennifer had the peculiar habit of licking her lips whenever someone else yelled at her. Jennifer 有个怪习惯，只要有人对她吼，她就会舔嘴唇。
Okay, the final part of our lesson is actually just one sentence here. It says, whether you're appreciating the turkey in the wild or as the centerpiece of your Thanksgiving meal, don't forget to give thanks for this peculiar bird. So yes, if you appreciate the turkey as a wild animal, or if you appreciate the turkey as part of your Thanksgiving meal, in fact, it's the centerpiece of your Thanksgiving meal, well, you should still give thanks for this peculiar, odd, strange, unusual, unique bird. It's the centerpiece of your meal. It's the main food for Thanksgiving. And, of course, if you're a peculiar turkey or a peculiar bird, as I said, it's very special, very unique, but also kind of strange or odd.
I like the way this article ends. We're talking about a Thanksgiving meal and turkey. So you eat turkey at your Thanksgiving meal. At your Thanksgiving meal, though, you also give thanks. You tell people what you are thankful for. So here, on Thanksgiving, during your Thanksgiving meal, during your turkey dinner there, don't forget to give thanks for this peculiar bird, this turkey. Get it? All right, folks, with that, we're through, but don't go away. The Chinese teacher is waiting in the wings.
各位同学大家好，我是 Hanny。 我们来看今天的文法重点。课文一开始提到 Beyond the unusual origins of its name, the turkey is not your average specimen. Special features set it apart from other birds. 除了奇特的名字起源外，火鸡也不是我们一般熟知的鸟，它独特的特征使它和其他鸟类有所区别。句子里面有一个片语set somebody or something apart， 就表示使某人或某事物与众不同或者是突出。后面常常会接 from 加上名词来说明比较的对象，用来表达和什么有所区别，不同于什么什么。那这个用法呢，常用来指脱颖而出、与众不同、优于其他的人事物。例如His blunt personality set him apart from the other candidates. 他那直言不讳的个性啊，使他跟其他候选人有所不同。好，接着读到课文第一部分的最后一句。Domesticated turkeys, on the other hand, are bred to be large enough to eat and can neither run fast nor fly at all. 另一方面，驯养的火鸡都被养到够大而可以食用，那完全无法跑，也飞不起来。这边要介绍两个文法重点。第一个是副词片语 on the other hand， 它表示另一方面。那么 on the other hand 可以摆在句首或是句中，用来表达跟前面叙述的状况是有差异或是有对比的另一个状况。像是 Diane is a shy, quiet girl.Her sister, on the other hand, is very talkative. Diane 是个安静内向的女孩，另一方面，她的姐姐则是非常健谈。好，那么 on the other hand 前面也常常搭配 on the one hand 来表达一方面怎么样，另一方面怎么样。那这是用来引出两种不同或是相反的观点或是事实。举例来说，On the one hand, he wants to spend more time with his family, but on the other hand, he has to work overtime to earn more money. 一方面他想多花点时间陪伴家人，但另一方面他必须加班才能赚更多的钱。好，第二个文法重点是 neither A nor B， 表示既不怎么样也不怎么样， A 和 B 都不怎么样。那么其中的 A 跟 B 词性要相同。如果我们用来连接动词的话，这个动词的时态必须一致。那如果你是要连接主词的话，你之后搭配的动词是必须配合最靠近的主词 B 来做变化。举例来说 Neither Jane nor her parents have ever been to Europe. Jane 和她的爸妈都不曾去过欧洲。那例句里面的助动词就是要配合最靠近的主词 her parents， 所以是用 have。好，那么以上是今天的重点整理，接着回顾今天的单字吧。
Specimen. Maria, who often argues with her parents, is a typical teenage specimen. Gifted. Abby is the most gifted public speaker I have ever met. Breed. It is common practice to breed pets for their appearance, but many of these animals end up having serious health problems. Distinctive. Many famous authors became well known because of their distinctive writing styles. Peculiar. While walking in the woods, Nate discovered a peculiar plant that he'd never seen before.
Discussion starter starts now!
It's time now for our discussion starter. Here's the question. What was the most surprising thing about turkeys in the article?
I was surprised that turkeys can be menacing and dangerous. I always thought that turkeys were just goofy, but male turkeys, you've got to be careful around them in person. They can be dangerous, they can attack you or even your automobile.
Well, I had no idea that turkeys have a big tail like a fan. I thought only peacocks had those. You learn something new every day.
Okay, everyone. With that, today's article is now complete. But, as always, we sure hope that you guys have enjoyed reading along with us. Anyways, I'm Jeff.
I am Roger.
See you next time.